trucker. Hello, hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Mother Trucker. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup and we are going to be talking about boys. This is the most stereotypical, like, let's talk about boys. Oh my gosh, boys. Like, let me spill on my tea. Yeah, boys are important, but it's not like my whole life. However, it's gonna be a really fun video to just update you guys on my life, my dating life, and boys.
Take a shot every time I say boys.
Give you guys some advice. People always ask me for relationship advice because coaches don't play the game. But I'm gonna be talking about my dating life because it's really interesting actually. Because for a single person, I think I have a very complicated dating life. I actually had to write down jot notes so that I wouldn't forget to talk about certain things. Okay, before we get into this video, I'm also gonna be talking about the fact that like dating has changed so much since like being in high school versus, I'm like 2 years out of high school now. So being in high school versus being like more adultish college dating, super different. And also being in high school versus dating as like a TikToker. Because that shit, difficult. Not all it's cracked out to be. So I'm starting off by priming my face. I always use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. It's like super sticky and dewy. I like that. Some people might not, but I do. Okay. Let's start off with the most obvious question here. Do you have a boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. Okay. Now let's go on to the next thing. Do you have a ting? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a roster? Do you have a man? I also don't. So negative, 2 for 2. So speaking to you as my older sister, when I was in high school, I used to think like, oh my God, these guys are disgusting. Like, I just want to be valued. Like, the way that they talk about women is terrible, disgusting, disrespectful, rude. Who raised them? They know better than this. That's what I used to think when I was in high school. However, now that I'm in college age, I think that the high school boys were like these sweetest little angels. And these boys are now the, what? Like the way some of these guys talk about girls just honestly scares me and is just like, what is going on? And I know at the end of the day, I'm like, I know that you're like a little softie because I hear you listening to T Swift. Like, I know you're a softie. Don't even try and act like you're not. So yeah. But I just do have to say, dating in college versus dating in high school, very, very different. In high school, everything is dramatic. And everything is like, you know, but college, it's like, no one cares. Literally no one cares. Unless you're like actually dating a good guy. Okay, so let's just jump into the obvious here. Am I on any dating apps? My mom's watching this. I used to be on a couple when I first moved here. And that is simply because like, people will be like, oh my gosh, like you met on Tinder, that's disgusting. But in reality, it's like, okay, we're in like 2021. Like, let's just face the facts here. Some people used to meet in grocery stores and now we're gonna meet online. Like, you meet all your friends online, you meet everyone online. Why wouldn't you meet your man online? So yeah, but I was on Tinder and then guess what happened? Oh my gosh, Spencer, what happened? I got kicked off of Tinder. Someone reported me as impersonating a TikToker. And I was like, no, TikTokers need love too. Like I am the TikToker who needed love. So yeah, kind of just pushed me off of every dating app. So here I am. I look silly. I'm in a silly, goofy mood. So yeah, that's one thing that's like super different between dating as just like dating when I was in high school versus dating now when it's like my job is online, you know? Like everyone assumes just because I like have a certain amount of followers that I have a certain amount of guys in my DMs trying to literally wife me.
I also wanted to add that something that I've noticed is like people treat you so differently if you have. Why do I look like a hunchback if you have followers? So, like, if a guy is talking to me and we're getting along really well and he doesn't know what I do for a living, as soon as someone tells him that I'm on TikTok, he's like, oh my gosh, like, how many followers, how much money do you make? Like, your life is so amazing, your life is perfect, and this many guys are in your DMs. And it's just like, it's not like that, Like, I don't want it to be like that. But I do notice, like, as soon as someone, like, figures out how many followers you have or that it's, like, verified, then they're like, promiscuous. Like, I don't want to be treated differently. Period. Period, queen.
Which is, like, there are guys in my DMs. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, no one talks to me. Like, I'm not a pick-me girl. There's guys in my DMs. But also at the same time, like, do you really want to date someone who only wants to date you because of how many followers you have? No, I don't. Like, literally at all. I would rather date someone who barely even knows what I do for a living. Because I don't want that to be, like, a certain stigma right away. Because that's just not who I am. Like, yeah, I do it, like, for my job, and I love my job, and I love being online, and I love the platform that I've created, but I feel like my platform isn't the stereotypical, like, influencer platform, So I would want something different. Also, another thing that I've noticed since, like, dating as a TikToker is I have so many verified people in my DMs that just think because they're verified that I'm gonna, like, bow down to them. It doesn't work like that, at least for me. I don't really, I don't really care. Like, are you a nice person, A lot of people are like, guy best friend, ? Like, are you dating him? I'm not dating him. Yeah. I know our relationship confuses a lot of people, but we're not dating. Okay, a lot of people were DMing me asking me if I ever wanted to get married. Now, I'm kind of confused by this question because do I give off the vibe that I would never want to get married? I know I give off, like, an independent woman vibe, and I feel like that's partially the reason why a lot of guys don't, like, instantly, like, want to wife me. Okay, I sound so full of myself. I would want to wife me too. Like, I'm a nice girl, okay? Nice girls always finish last. Should have known that. Yeah, sometimes we do finish last. Anyways, do I give off the vibe that I don't want to get married? Because I do want to get married one day. Like, I want to have 3 kids. I want to get married. I want to have 3 kids. I want to marry the most amazing man in the entire world. And I want him to love me for who I am and be obsessed with me. Okay, what is this, a Nicholas Sparks movie? Like, okay, Spencer, calm down. Everyone wants to marry an amazing man. Like, no one's gonna be like, oh, I want to marry a really shitty guy. Like, my goal in life, really shitty guy. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this. I do want to get married. I really plan on getting married one day. But also, I don't want to get married super young because, like, I want to live my whole entire life and then get married, Also, I was talking about dating, so do I want a casual date or do I want, like, long-term? I want long-term. I'm ready to get wifed, but, like, not actually with the ring. But, like, sis wants to get wifed, like, right away. So if you're looking for a wife, hit me up. Like, my goal in life, really shitty guy. Except I don't want to have kids anytime soon, so don't hit me up if you want kids. Like, I want to have 3 kids. I want to get married, I want to have 3 kids. Okay, what is the oldest that I'm willing to date? So I'm 19 now, and I feel like my oldest would probably be around, like, 23. Like, 4 years, is that good? Maybe, no, I think 4 is good. I was gonna say maybe 24, but 23 I think is a good age. Okay, 23 turning 24. Like, that's fine. Because I feel like guys mature, like, when they're older, so maybe older is better. My friend told me that I should be talking to a 26-year-old because I'm so mature, and I was like, okay, but I feel like my parents had kids by the time they were, like, 26, didn't they? No, they didn't. Never mind. Okay, I feel a lot of pressure, like, since I'm 19 and I haven't had a boyfriend for... Oh, also, yeah, I used to have boyfriends. Last person I dated was in grade 12 at the beginning of the year of grade 12, so... Yeah, I haven't had a boyfriend for a long time, whatever, get over it. I'm saying get over it to you, but it's more like I need to get over it. But I feel a lot of pressure to, like, date because my parents like that are still together. My parents were dating since they were 19. Like that's a lot of pressure on me now because I feel like my parents are expecting grandkids any day and I'm just here being like, I'm sorry, I was too busy twerking on a table at a party. Like I have different priorities here. So I thought I would insert this clip of my birthday weekend. When I said, I'm sorry, I was busy dancing on a table, I wasn't lying. I'd be the life of the party, not even to toot my own horn. Okay, what are my biggest red flags and green flags? I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm literally just talking from my personal opinion. Please don't get offended, don't get mad at me. This is literally just my own preference, and everyone has preference. These are oddly specific green flags when it comes to guys. Green flags for me is like comes from a big family because I come from a really big family and I want to have like that same, I want that, you know, like I want to have a big loud family and I feel kind of uncomfortable when it's like super quiet because I grew up with like just fighting all the time. Where the hell is my blush? Bro, how is a girl supposed to do makeup when like it's nowhere? Like where, never mind. Should I do like a cute makeup look? I feel like I should. I think I'm going to. Well, was I gonna do my makeup to look ugly? Like what am I saying? I said, am I gonna do cute makeup? No, Spencer, you're gonna do a clown makeup. Like be a clown. Actually, I literally am a clown. So yeah, red flag for me, like a really big red flag. What is going on here? Is that my eyelash? Is that real? Why is it growing so high? Oh my... Guys, I have 2 sets of eyelashes. Like 2 rows. Oh. Oh my gosh. No freaking way. So fun fact, I actually have 2 rows of eyelashes. So according to Google and WebMD, I am rare. Like I do my makeup every day. How did I not notice until now? Okay, kind of psycho. But anyways, red flag for me would be if he's inconsistent. I hate a man who's obsessed with you one day and wants to see you one day, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't need you to be inconsistent. I don't. If I wanted inconsistency, I would drink spoiled rotten milk. Like, I don't want a bad consistency. I want you to be obsessed with me every day. You know, that's what I think at least. Maybe I'm like being crazy or something, but yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm not being crazy. I'm not being crazy. Whenever I do this face, like I don't have teeth. I'm like what is going on here? For funsies, let's put some more love eyes, because I'm the love doctor. Okay. So another thing that you guys wanted to know, and I'm just gonna spill, is how many guys I've kissed. So it's less than 20. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. But it's a good amount. I've had my experience. Let's just say I know a good kisser and I know a bad kisser. Okay, what is my type versus what is not my type? See, when it comes to hair color, I don't have a preference at all or a type. Like you could be blonde, brunette, ginger, black hair. Actually, aren't those kind of like the only colors? What else? Blue hair? Purple? Like, well, you could actually be any color, but I don't have a preference when it comes to like hair color at all. My main preference is like, I want you, well, not you, you don't have to be this, but my type would be like the funny, loud, outgoing guy at a party. Guys who act hot. They don't even have to be hot. Because if you asked any of my friends, based off my type, they'd be like, yeah, her type, she ain't going for looks, so she definitely going for personality. My type is definitely like the loud, funny guy at a party because I'm also the loud person at a party. Ugh. So like together, I want us to both be standing on the couch dancing, you know? Like I need someone who can just keep up with my energy, which is not a lot of people. Roll the clips. Okay, so fun fact, I was in the middle of filming that video and my camera literally just broke. Like what? Even the camera can't handle it. Yeah, so I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. How did that just happen? It feels disrespectful. So apparently not only does my dating life suck, but my actual life sucks because I'm not even done doing my makeup. My camera's broken. I have no space on my phone. My phone is at 14%. Like, this video is gonna suck too. It's gonna get cut off quickly. Like, literally, what is happening right now? Oh my gosh, I wanna literally cry. Okay, I love you. I'll come back when my camera is not broken. Hopefully it will fix so I can make another YouTube video because I literally promised everyone I was gonna start making YouTube videos and then my camera just broke. I'm gonna cry.